Hello everyone, greetings from Curious Gardener's Paradise. This is Jamila. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction about myself. I'm a curious gardener. I am still learning about the gardening, and although um, I love gardening from my childhood, but I never get to expose to gardening. I mean the hands-on experience until 5-6 years or so. And so today I would love to talk about some of the David Austin roses that I have at my garden, and I'm just gonna talk about the ones that so far is working good at my garden. As you guys know that I live in zone 5 in Illinois, and the area that I live in, I mean the summers are hot, no doubt about that, but the winters are so brutally cold. Sometimes it can get into like a minus 20 degrees Celsius, and with the wind chill you can feel up to minus 40 degree Fahrenheit, and Celsius is the same for the minus 40 degree. So sometimes it's very challenging to work with the flowers, especially the roses, because roses are very sensitive. You may all know. Um, and also, I think the climate in Illinois is not that favorable for the roses, and I have to deal with all kinds of diseases, the spider mites, black spot, fungus, and aphids, all kinds of stuff that, and of course Japanese beetles. Oh my goodness! And on top of that, I have the issue with the rabbits. They come and chew, eat, cut all the roses, especially the David Austin roses. They love it for some reason. So anyway, without further ado, I want to show some of my favorite David Austin roses, which are being growing at my garden for last couple of years, and I love them because of their the beauty, the texture, and of course the hardiness. So let's get started. Okay, this is one of my favorite climbing David Austin rose, which is Teasing Georgia. It's almost getting done with the first flush, but still look at it. The texture of it's pretty good, and I love the a soft yellowish buttery color of that rose. And of course this one is in my garden for last 4 or 5 years now, and it never get I never had to deal with any kinds of big issues, like any kinds of a big disease or kind of spider mites, aphids, all those kinds of things. So let's go to the next one. Okay, this is my second most favorite David Austin roses, the Lady of Shallot. It's been with me, I think this is the very first David Austin roses that I bought. And look at the love, how it blooms. This is the a typical English rose, and it has the slight scent, I think, fruity kind of scent. And this is very a trustworthy. If you're in a very big if you're a beginner and you want to try some David Austin roses, I would recommend go with the Lady of Shallot. And this is also very hardy, and it blooms continuously, kind of much better than so far I got the experience. So far for me it worked out much better than any other David Austin roses. And the next one I have, this one is almost done, the Munstead Wood. So this one is very fragrant, but unfortunately I don't see this much of luck with this one. for me so far. It has some buds, but you know, it doesn't stay that long. It just bloom and then just, you know, all the petals falls off. So you can try if you want, but for me, maybe for the Illinois, it's not like a good area for it. So okay, let's go to the next one. This is, I just planted this one. So this is the Queen of Sweden, and I don't have any flower yet. I just planted, so I have to wait. The next one I want to show you, this is the Royal Jublee. Look at the how it forms, and it has also, like, it doesn't stay that long though. It comes with a lot of flowers. I mean, it blooms a lot, but it just falls off very quickly. You can see how many buds I have. And so far the Royal Jublee is not that bad in terms of the disease, like the Lady of Shallot. And I bought Royal Jublee at the same time when I bought the Lady of Shallot. Okay, and the next one I have Desdemona, but it just done with its bloom. I think there are some buds. You can see it's gonna bloom soon. But this is also not bad, like in terms of, like, you know, when it blooms, looks really beautiful. Like it's like a not like a whitish color, like a beige color, and it looks beautiful. So it's not that old yet. It's like a 3-4 years, so it's still struggling, I think, to get adjusted. So but it's when it blooms, it looks beautiful. Okay, so the next one I have is Harlow Carr. This one, I think this is not the like it the it blooms a lot. Look at this one. I think it's almost done with its first flush, so I have to cut it. I mean, I have to give it the haircut again, and it blooms a lot. So these are like a Lady of Shallot, Royal Jublee, and Harlow Carr I bought at the same time. Those are three first David Austin roses that I bought. But I think I also have the issue with the, I think some kinds of like the insect, it's eating it, because you know sometimes I see it's not like a fully opened, and it just like, you know, the roses, like, you know, that petals falls off, and then it just, you know, looks so like it's a kind of like, you know, it shrinks, it dies, it gets dry, so all kinds of things. So I still need to figure it out. If you guys know what could be the reason, please let me know. I'm still like, but this is one of the most beautiful David Austin roses in terms of the fragrance. It's it's so fragrant. And so the only issue I have that, you know, it has some kind of like an insect issue. Okay, so the next one I have is this is the Golden Celebration. I love the color, so pretty. And every year it was, you know, it used to get damaged by the rabbit. It could never get, like, you know, attain any height. So every year it used to cut by the rabbit. So now since I put the chicken wire finally from last year, so now it got the time to, like, you know, getting bigger. So it looks good, beautiful. So hopefully, like, you know, by next 2 years or so, I think it's gonna get more better. So the next one I have is the Lady Gardener. I love the color. It's already kind of like, you know, look at it. It looks so pretty. But I also have the issue with the, like, some kinds of bugs or insects, like, you know, come and not making it the way it should be. So that's the one of the main issues that I have to deal with the David Austin roses here. But it looks beautiful, so I can't control myself not buying it. Okay, so I think that's all for today. I have more David Austin roses which haven't bloomed yet, So but I will share once they bloom, and how beautiful they look, or if I have to deal with any kinds of like the insects or any other issues that may have. All the David Austin roses are so beautiful. So only thing that maybe because of the climate in Illinois and all kinds of like insects that I have to deal with here, it's not getting the way it should be. So anyway, ciao for now. I will be back with more videos, and stay tuned. Bye.